Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Currently on chess.com. I'm going to play a 10-minute rapid game. I've been playing a lot of 3+2 lately. I'm going to try to slow down and take my time on this one. Alright, here we go. Starting with the white pieces. I'm going to start with the Queen's Gambit. Okay, we transpose into a French defense. Advanced French. Alright, so he does that. I bring out the knight. Alright, so he does that. Alright, now I think I have to redefend with a pawn. Although Naroditsky suggested a different type of thing. I recently forgot about it because, okay, so that happens. I think if he takes, I take. I can't take back. He takes, I take, his knight comes in. This is now currently blocked. So what can I do? I can actually, no, then I lose this. So should I take now? And that allows him to get this. So I don't think that that's good for me. What if I go for a queen trade now? Then I get forked, so that's probably not it. I could just castle, or I could let him take. What if I just don't take back though? Well, that allows him to come in here, so I don't like that. Bringing out the also makes no sense. Let's see here. So he takes, then I could pin it, and then he comes down here. So that's not so good for me. I feel like I have to take here, and then castle, just to keep everything together. So I think I'm gonna try that. Because there's no way to like hang on to it any other way. That doesn't really, well, it kind of works. So I guess I could try that. Or I could continue this way. Let's see here. Queen trade doesn't make much sense. I could try to get the knight out, which makes some sense. He takes, I take. Or I could go like this and try to get the bishop out like this. If he takes, then I get to develop my knight and I bring my knight into the center, which makes some sense. So here, and it keeps here. Or I could keep the bishop out. Or I could, no, do that instead. Let's see here. What else can I do? I feel like I have to make a move, so I'm going to bring out the knight. Does this do anything? Not necessarily. Well, okay, so first thing I'll do is I'm going to attack the bishop. So I could take, he takes, and then I could win a pawn as well. So he just gives up the bishop, huh? Alright, so I will take, and I will develop my other bishop with tempo. Okay, so I can go for, okay, he goes here. So I feel like a knight trade does make sense. No, it doesn't, because then I'll lose here. So probably keep that here. Alright, so I think I'm going to start by moving the queen here, just because I need to make a move. Okay, so he does that. He's currently attacking. Okay, so I could go here and attack the queen. That makes some sense. So if he goes here, I could take, and he takes back, and then I could bring it back. But he probably wants to castle queenside. He probably, no, he doesn't have that. So I can move it back, which is kind of defensive, or I can move it forward. I feel like moving it forward might make more sense. at the very least it's like more active. Okay, so I'll take once. Alright, so then I will bring it back here. And okay. So let's see here. Can ask him to move, which I think I will do. Alright, so now I'll bring my knight into the center. Attack his bishop. Alright, so I can leave my knight in the center here. I can also check him here, which I kind of do like. Then he brings it back, then takes. Okay, what if I check him with this? Okay, so he does that. Alright, so now even more pressure on this. Okay, so is this a threat? Not yet. Alright, so I think I will take. I'm attacking the rook. Alright, so now I can go. Let's see here. What should I do now? Probably should hang on to the pawn. So I think I will do this to hang on to the pawn. It also stops. Well, I mean, that's not really a threat right now. Okay. So he does that. Alright, I'm going to start by putting more pressure here. Alright, so he's attacking the queen. Alright, so check. Alright, so let's see here. Is this a threat? No. Let's see here. Probably he wants to bring that back. Let's see here. I think what I will do is probably just trade because it's simple. Alright. So I think I will continue by bringing my pawns down here. Okay, so let's see here. How do I think I'll go ahead and start by bringing my rook. Okay. Okay. What else? Probably this. Probably this. 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 There. Alright. Alright, so I played with 88% accuracy, opponent played at 76.6% accuracy. I played at a 2050 level, and opponent played at 1150 level. My opening accuracy was not good. Well, I mean, it was, I don't know. If I got graded with chess, I'd get like a B maybe. maybe an A minus for, well, I don't exactly know how grading system works. Middle game accuracy was really where opponent went wrong. I made 2 inaccuracies this game. Alright, let's look. Alright, start with d4. I was going to play Queen's Gambit, but because he started with the French defense, I had transposed and took the full center. So, this is the advanced variation. So, knight f3, knight c6, c3, queen b6. I've seen this variation a lot of the time, so I know that the bishop d3 was the move here. So when he put bishop d7, I knew that the normal thing that I usually go for doesn't work. So taking was the right move. I wasn't sure about that. So I had to take, and I did take. And castles. Okay. So opponent made a blunder, and I should have done something here, but I probably didn't find it. Trapping a piece. Yeah, I was looking at that move, but I thought it was too ambitious. But, okay. So if I ever see this again, alright, let's show trap piece. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. I guess I'm better, but I mean, I don't have to take is the thing, either. All right, but I don't feel like there's much of an attack going. You know, I might be quote unquote better, but there's no real attackable targets. You know, it's just like what move? Queen moves here. This goes here. Can't go there. I mean, obviously the queen can't go anywhere right now because the queens are looking at each other. And it's just like I don't really want to go for like a queenless middle game. Okay, so right here. That was a miss. So I had a completely winning position, but because I whiffed it, because I was looking at that, to be honest with you. But I just, after, so after he sacks the piece, I mean, I might be quote unquote better, but I don't feel much better, you know? Like, I don't feel like I have much initiative, you know, I feel like I'm forced into a queen trade. I don't like it. Alright. So, I messed that one up. Or, still should have gone for it. But, I need to make a move. That was an inaccuracy. That was just a blunder. When they blunder their queen, it always makes it easier. And that was me. Alright, so that was a pretty good game. Alright, that's it for this one. I'll catch you in the next one.